This is scary.
Everyone is so quiet.
I know, right? I cannot take this.
I'm too scared to talk.
Same.
I have a doubt. Like, what if no one is willing to share anything?
Then
Will,
we'll just skip.
wouldn't it make it
Don't
too
say that.
awkward?
Don't say
Like,
that.
if no one shares anything.
Bhavna, we are already scared, and now you're making us scared like more. So
Exactly. Guys,
No,
okay.
I'm just thinking of what all can happen.
There is a shocking news for us. A few of our classmates are
Okay.
also going to be here. If at all they can join, I'm not sure.
Oh my god. Why? Why?
I don't know.
Harshita says I'm already here.
Yes, Ashita. After seeing you only, I realized that we are going to have a few from
I
our.
didn't notice that.
But no, thank you for coming, Harshita.
Pleasure, my pleasure.
Chinal, why are you doing this?
Because Meghna asked me to.
What if like we get more than 20, like 30, 35 people? How will we handle it? Your voice is not coming, Jinal.
I said it's okay, हो जाएगा. Let's see how many people come ना अपनी group में से. It's okay.
I think it will come around 20 to 25. Like, up, including our YTT, you know.
Let's see.
Midun is like a spectator.
He's like a spy.
Yeah.
I think he's not
There are,
here. He just turned it on and he went, I feel so.
how are there always so many Miduns? Seasons change. I don't know what the song is also. Guys,
Yeah,
how many of your friends are coming?
my friends. Around 2 to 3.
Okay. Chahat,
Maybe like 3 or 4, I don't know. They said they'll come, but I'm not really confident about them.
Anaka,
Yeah, mine too.
how many? Three. Oh, I thought she said five. I'm like, I got like butterflies. And Tathagat, how many of your friends are coming?
Um, Two or three depends. I think two have
Okay.
joined.
Oh, nice. Wow.
I think.
Why is there 2 middle?
One is Meghna, I guess. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's me. But it says Midun or what?
Oh,
Why is it coming with this name? Okay, wait, I'll go from mine. Wait.
Gita 0.
Like, he's from Netherlands.
Chahat, did you say something?
I said we need to get host rights from Midhun. I have to share the PPT,
Oh, hi.
right?
Whom do I have to make the host?
Me,
Chahat.
Chahat.
Oh, hi. So sorry, Chad.
Yeah.
You're the host. Should I make anybody else co-host? Jinal, I'll make you. I can't hear you, Jinal. You're muted. Chad has to make you. I lost the host rights. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was just joking. I don't think I need co-host rights.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
How many of you guys are attending this? So many are there.
What?
How many of you are attending this?
How many of y'all are attending, matlab?
This session, who all are attending?
Group members है तो सभी.
Okay. I mean, and your friends also, right? You have invited some people from outside also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Other people also come.
Chad, you are able to do it. You're muted. You're muted,
What?
Chad.
Yeah. I'm listening. What?
Is it working? You tried screen sharing or something?
Yeah, I'm just trying it.
All right. Bye, guys. When you're done, just close the meeting. Okay, Chad?
Okay, yeah. Why is the session recording?
I think it's good that is, right?
Yeah.
So should we wait for another 5 minutes or should we start?
I think we'll wait for like 2-3 minutes more. Like,
Okay, then we'll just start at 6:10. Is
yeah,
that
okay.
fine?
Yeah. Taha,
Yeah.
like, is everyone there? I mean,
Shall we start?
I was thinking that.
Yeah,
There are
whatever.
22.
Hmm?
Whatever is fine. I don't mind starting.
I think we'll start now. Like, is everybody fine with that?
Can anybody react?
Yeah, just started.
Yeah, we can start.
Yeah, we can start.
Okay. Okay. So, hi everyone. First of all, I really welcome you all to the session. And thank you so much for taking your time out and being a part of the session. It really means a lot to all of us. And yeah, so there's a disclaimer that none of us are experienced in whatever we are going to share. It's just what we have acquired through our learning and experience. So you're free to pinpoint if you feel anything is wrong and if you want to add anything. It's a total interactive session and you're free to put whatever you feel like. So, and yeah, you might be having questions that who are we, why we planned all this and everything. So basically, we are 5 people and we are a part of we are all interns in Young Psychologist program, which is a part of Insight. It's an organization in Bangalore, and we all were doing 1 month internship there. And this is our life project from the internship, where we had to talk or campaign about a certain issue and create awareness for that. So we decided to talk about body autonomy and body positivity, and here we are. So yeah, I'm Chahat, uh, and I'm a psychology student. Actually, like all of us who are going to talk are psychology students. And yeah, so I'll now request everyone to introduce themselves. You can just basically start by saying what pushed you to join the session or what do you like and your name, just like a small introduction of yours, so that it will be easier for us to, have an open conversation and we can feel comfortable throughout the session. Yeah, please go ahead.
So my name is Purvi, and I'm a third year psychology student as well. One of my friends sent me a message about this, and as a female and like not a teenager anymore, but someone who's been through it, I know how important body positivity is. So I really wanted to know more about it and join your session.
Thank you, Purvi, for
Thank
joining the session. And now, I'll request first, the team members to introduce themselves so that it will be easier for us to go ahead.
Okay, so hi,
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm Bhavna, and I'm currently pursuing my master's degree in applied psychology.
Hi, I'm Jinal, and I'm currently in my third year psychology. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Anakha. I'm in my second year psychology.
Hi, my name's Tathagat, and I'm in my second year of psychology.
Okay, so now I request all the participants to please introduce yourselves so that it will be get easier for everyone to feel comfortable in the space. So yeah, please, anyone can volunteer.
I'm Sriram. I'm doing my master's in applied psychology. My friend Bhavana sent me this. I'm free. I joined.
Thank you, Ram.
Hello, I'm Karishma Pawar, and I'm in my third year doing psychology as well. Um, and my friend Jeanil told me about this, and I found it really interesting, so I'm here.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Upali. Is anyone else going?
No, you can continue. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So I'm Upali. My friend Chahat told me about it, and I was quite interested, so I joined in. I'm doing second year of psychology with Chahat in the same college. So, yeah.
Hi, my name is Vaishnavi.
Hi, my name is Sheetal. Okay.
You can go ahead, Sheetal.
No, you can go ahead. It's fine.
Okay, so my name is Vaishnavi, and I'm also studying in same college and same year as Chahat. So she told me about this thing. So I was quite interested and to wanted to know the opinion of other people also. So I joined it.
Okay. So hi, my name is Sheetal. I finished 12th last year, but after that I had to take a engineering. My friend Annaka told me about this, so I thought I should be part of it because even I've gone through my 11th and 12th childhood, so I thought I should be, be a part of this.
Okay, that's great. Anyone else?
Hi,
Guys.
hi, this is Divya. I got a message from Bhavna. I thought of knowing other story too, so I was just interested in knowing, so I just came here.
Clearly, a lot of you are left, so please volunteer.
Hi, I'm Riya Singh. I'm a second year student. I'm studying psychology. I'm Tathagat's friend, and he introduced me to this, so hence I joined.
Hi, hello. My name is Mishi, and I'm a third year engineering student. And my friend Char told me about this session, and hence I joined it.
Hello, I'm Devipriya KS. I'm from second year BSc Psychology.
Is there anyone left?
Yeah, I think few of them are left.
Actually, a
Anyone
lot of them
else?
are left.
What?
I think you can start, Shahid.
We have a lot of people left for introduction. Anyone is volunteering for that?
Hello, this is Abhishek, and I'm here because of Chad, and I'm third year BBA student. I'm pursuing BBA from Chandigarh.
Good evening, I'm Rohit. Chahat sent me a message for invitation to this meeting, and I'm here because I'm interested to hear on this topic.
Anyone else left?
I think we should start now.
Yeah, we can start, Shahid. I think almost everyone
Okay,
is
yeah.
done.
Yeah, sure. So again, like we all are really scared. It's our first time to present in a crowd which is really unknown to us. So please forgive us if we do anything wrong and if the information is somewhat incorrect or you feel that it might have been better. We are free to criticism and please just bear with us. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, can
Okay,
you make it full screen?
so it's full screen only. Can you see the full screen?
No.
Chahat,
Yeah.
you will have
Jinal,
to
your voice is.
enable, yeah. You'll have to enable editing and then you'll have to like present it as like the presentation.
No, I shifted it in PowerPoint, so I guess it won't be difficult in that way. I'll just check once again.
Yeah.
Shahid, enable editing so that you can present it.
Okay.
Yeah.
चाहत
Yeah.
ऊपर है ऊपर.
Sorry, where?
It's okay, don't worry.
I can't see.
Can you see protected view?
Oh,
Be
sorry. I'm sorry.
careful.
I'm sorry. I'm
All
sorry.
of that. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Is it fine now? Is it in the full screen now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry for the delay. Yeah. So, you all must have seen our title or our hashtag that was My Body, My Canvas. So, before starting our presentation, I would like to put emphasis on that. So, talking about my body. So, we all know that our bodies exist in different shapes, sizes, colors, and forms. And similarly, when we talk about canvas, so even canvas exists in different shapes and sorry, in different sizes. And just the way we fill canvas with different colors, we have rights to fill our body with whatever we want. Basically, we have all rights to embrace our body however we want to. So yeah, that's why I feel that the body and canvas are really related, because in the canvas, as what I'll draw and what you will draw are very different. Similarly, how I want to keep my body and how you want to keep your body are two different things. So yeah, that's how we came up with My Body, My Canvas. And just like we draw the things which we want to draw on the canvas, irrespective of what others are drawing. Similarly, we have the rights to do whatever we want to do with our body without others' interference. Yeah. Now I would like to call Bhavna to talk about body autonomy.
Okay, so basically, we just want to give you a brief introduction to all of you guys that you know what the topic is, and you can give your experiences or your thoughts accordingly. So first, body autonomy. Body autonomy is a person independence and control over one's own body and what they want to do with it without any external influence, such as society or other peers or other parental pressures. It can be something as simple as like your dressing style, or whether you want to like pierce a tattoo, or whether you want to color your hair, or it can be something much more serious and complicated, such as getting a Botox done, or having a breast enlargement, or having a sex reassignment surgery. And there are two predominantly talked about topics in body autonomy. The first one is consent. In consent, like all of us, be it irrespective of our gender, everyone has the right to choose with who they want to engage in sexual activity is, be it a male or a female, or it may be a transgender, it can be people from any gender. They have the right to say yes, or they have the right to say no. If it's a yes, it's a yes. If it's a no, it means a no. It's as simple as that. It's applicable to everyone, not just women. And the other one that's like very common, and it's also trending a lot, and there has been a lot of legal protests, and upcoming topic is something that's related to family planning and abortion when it comes to body autonomy. Each person, predominantly women, they have the choice whether they wanna continue the pregnancy or whether they wanna abort. So it's totally up to the individual whether they want to get continue the pregnancy or not. It not just for the societal pressures, or not just for the family pressure, but if the woman doesn't feel that she's ready to continue the pregnancy, she has all the rights to abort. And this applicable is not only for a woman but as a couple also, because most of the times a couple, you know, is forced to you know, bear a child immediately after marriage. That's how the society works in our culture. So yeah, body autonomy is the right to do what you want to do with your body, be it your sexual activity or be it in terms of pregnancy or be in terms of how you show yourself externally. So yeah, did you guys like understood? Yeah, over to Tathagat.
So when we talk about body image, or like, so what does it comprise of? It comprises of our mental and emotional backing towards that kind of a picture we draw of ourselves. So when you take a mental picture of your body and you see that body on a mirror, there's sometimes that you may not like yourself. So like this whole healthy body image, like what one says, is more like, it's not simply tolerating, it's actually accepting what you see. Yes, we do create standards that we must follow. It There is a lot of issues which come up during our teenage years, like puberty and stuff. Like some people, like puberty hits you like a truck, and then like they become so pretty, and then that creates like, it creates like self-esteem issues for everyone, like everyone around them. And what is self-esteem? It's like how much you value yourself, and you respect yourself as a person. And even with a more supportive environment, it still gets you, like no matter what you see, because there are standards everywhere one must meet. Like so there was like this huge controversy last year about how there was this fashion organization, and they wanted male walker, like the male fashion models, to walk on the ramp. And they said that height wasn't a requirement, like they're ready to be more inclusive. So this one guy went, and he wasn't accepted because his height was 5'7", and it clearly was written on the brochure that height wasn't a thing. So no matter how they say about being inclusive, yes, people still do want to follow a particular order of things. And yes, my argument is not really helping, but this is something that actually happened. So when you talk about body image, there are many other requirements, like for, so your mental health also comes into the loop with it, because body image, self-esteem, and mental health are like a continuous loop. It's like if you're comfortable with the way you look, you feel confident and capable, and you will actually start like, you will actually believe that you can work on your problems. While on the other hand, if you have this negative outlook of yourself and you say that, oh, I don't like the way I look, and then your self-esteem says that I don't think I'm good enough, and finally your mental health goes like, if I can't handle this problem, I must be a failure, or nothing ever works out for me. Thank you. Now, who's talking the next slide?
Anika.
Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Continue.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about body positivity. So all of you might know what body positivity is. The social media and all is popularizing the meaning of body positivity through their, campaigns, and a lot of motivational speakers are talking about it now. So it's being popularized for the past few years. So body positivity actually means the acceptance of our body, regardless of how it is, our physical ability, size, gender, race, or appearance. So, and along with it, we are challenging the ways in which society presents and views the physical body. So you know how society norms can be really pressurizing. Society standardize an ideal type of each gender, and they impose the idealization to everyone. So the society actually expects us to, be like that, be like the ideal type of any gender. So. Uh, we know, like it's really hard for us to, be really confident about our body when our society is so judgmental, but still we at least try to become confident. I mean, we have seen so many videos about these supermodels, we used to think that supermodels are zero size and all, but now it's being popular as like plus size models are also have come. So they are actually showing that we do not care what others think about us, and our body is our identity. So they are confident about their body, no matter what. They don't think about what others think, and they are confident, like they have a really high self-esteem. So it can be a little pressurizing for us to be, I mean, if we are not confident enough, we have something wrong with us. So it's not, we should not think like that, like something is wrong with us if we are thinking we are not confident enough. Everyone goes through these stages once in their lifetime. We idealize some people, and we kind of think like we want to be like them. So it might take some time to accept your body as it is. So this is what body positivity actually is, accepting who we really are. It's like I said, body is our identity. Like if we think our body is not good enough, it's like telling ourselves that we are not good enough. So that's what I wanted to say. Over to Jinal.
Hi everyone. So can you all hear me? If you know, if there's a
Yes.
problem, just let me know. Okay? Yeah, thank you. So, firstly, I would like someone to tell me that what are the different body-related issues we as young adults have, been through in like at some point of our life. Can somebody answer that, please?
Can I answer?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
Thank you.
so I think one of the main issues that I have dealt with personally is big thighs and a stomach, which I haven't actually seen it on media as I was growing up. So I didn't think rather that it was something that was normal or something that a lot of people would have. And I felt very excluded or not in the I know, like not in the general category of people that would have a stomach. So one of the issues is that, and the second is I have always felt very conscious of having a broader nose, like because of my genetic whatever ancestral hair. I do have a broad nose, and it was very embarrassing, and I was super conscious of it when I was young. So that would be the second issue.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And so, exactly what I'm going to talk about, which is having a negative body image. Negative body image is basically an unrealistic way in which we see our body. Okay, we see ourselves as being unattractive. So we start comparing ourselves with models on social media, models in advertisements, or just our classmates as well. So we start thinking that we are too fat, or like we're not pretty enough, or we start we fixate ourselves on trying to change our body shape, because we're being influenced by the other people's looks or something of that sort. And all these thoughts, in return have an impact on our body, which is obviously negative. We punish ourselves, not we, but people punish themselves, and they get associated with eating disorders in return. Like we have a disorder named bulimia nervosa. So it is a disorder in which we binge eat a lot. We do not have control over that, and we we start eating a lot, and we purge it out. Like we realize that, oh my god, we'll gain all the weight, so we vomit it out, which is obviously not good for our body. We're basically hurting ourselves. Then we have another disorder that is anorexia nervosa, which we keep ourselves starving. We don't get any nutrients because we think we're gaining weight, when it's actually not that way. So basically, having a body negative body image is to normalize that it's okay if we don't fit in, and if it's okay to be ourselves and help ourselves create that positive body image that Anaka was talking about. So yeah. That's what I had to say. Thank you.
Jinal, I'm so sorry. I just got disconnected from the meeting. So can you give me the host rights again?
I'm so sorry. I don't have the host rights. Sheetal has it.
Okay.
Um,
Sheetal, can you please do that?
Sorry, I didn't get it.
um, Sheetal, you're just supposed to make Chahat the host.
Okay, how do I do that? 1 second.
You can try going to the participants and doing that.
1 second. Yeah, I've done that. I've made Chahat the host, right?
Yeah. And Chahat, like, make any one of us the co-host, so in case.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. I'm again sorry for the network issue.
That's okay.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So Jinal just talked about negative body image, and in the end of our presentation, I would like to conclude the presentation and put some emphasis on the topics which I feel are very relevant to the presentation. So yeah, I'll be talking basically about spreading body positivity and few aspects of body autonomy which are related to body positivity. So first, we do realize and we do feel that okay, we want to spread body positivity, we really love our bodies and we should love our bodies, but at the same time what we as a whole do is criticize others for who they are. And like a very good example of this is when we criticize people who had surgeries like breast enlargement, lip enhancement, Botox, and other things like that. So, a very famous personality who really gets bashed upon this is Kim Kardashian. So, when we talk about body autonomy, we feel that it's our right to do whatever we want to do with our body. Yes, it's there. But at the same time, when we talk about it and when we talk about body positivity, we have to keep in mind that what other person is doing with their body is none of our concern. Whether they want to have a surgery or whether they want to keep it natural or whatever they want to do with it, it's not our concern. I do agree that at some points it's harmful for their own health, but again, you are really not related to them, and that's why you don't have any right to tell them, to comment on them that whatever they are doing is wrong, because that's really not what you should be doing. When we talk about how you should be happier about your body, at the same point, we should keep in mind that we should be really open to what others are doing and we should not get affected by it. A lot of teenagers and a lot of adults as well have this misconception due to media that our bodies should have in a certain way, like in case of girls you should have a proper curve, your breast should be large, your ass should be large, and your stomach should be like a very thin, like a very shrink stomach, and you should look hourglass or maybe pear shape. That's what we have for girls. And similarly for boys, we have that okay, you should have like this big biceps and broad shoulder and like a big chest. That's how we feel that they are masculine, which is not true. And to some extent, that's really not how an ideal normal body looks in a real world. I mean, at no point I'm saying that whatever they are doing in their body, like they are really working hard for it, and I really appreciate that. But we really have to keep in mind that in our space, in our own environment, whatever we are getting and however we are treating our body is should be something which is healthy for us, and which is affordable for us, and which is realistic for us. Believe me, it's not easy to have like a six pack app all the time. Even the fitness models and like the people who are out there endorsing that have said this, that it's not realistic to have like a six pack app throughout the time, or have like a tiny waist throughout the time. They really do a lot of hard work to maintain that, and at the same time it's their profession, it's what they are doing and they're getting paid for. So that's why whatever they do with them is something which feels really attractive, because they're really working hard on that. So when we come to our own selves, I mean, I don't think so like to whoever I'm talking right now is anyway related to endorsing their own bodies or in a field where they should be doing that. And that is why when we have a body where we don't have abs, or where we don't have like a tiny waist or like a big bust, it's all right, because that is not our USP. That is, I mean, that is not for what we are known for. It's our own skills, and we really got to focus on what's best within us rather than focusing on what is looking best outside. And that is how you can as a whole create body positivity. Believe me, it's not just about us, it's about everyone related to us and about us. So yeah, and apart from that, I feel body autonomy and body positivity are really correlated, because the moment you feel that you have the rights to keep your body however you want, you feel positive about your own body. For example, like this may not actually relate to body autonomy, but in our culture, like especially in Indian culture, we have seen this thing that we have a particular dress type for a particular body. Like for example, if I'm really thick, so they will ask me to not wear bodycon dresses or not wear something which is really short, because oh my god, my cellulite will come out, or like it won't look nice, I will look really big. And these are the conceptions which are there in our mind, and that's how accordingly we dress up. Even for the case of people who are thin, or people who are less in weight, people ask them to not wear tight clothes because they look very thin. People who are dark skin colors, like the society asks them to wear light shades because otherwise they look too dark. People who are light color, they say that every color looks good on them. And if I'll start talking about it, there are so many things which we have generalized for a particular body shape type, or like a particular face structure, or particular anything that we talk about. So yeah, I mean, we can follow that. Again, that depends on us. If we feel that, okay, like for example, I feel that okay, I'm not comfortable wearing shorts outside, that's my own choice. But at the same time, you as an individual doesn't have any right to tell me that. And again, like there must be a question that why do we need to have like a positive body image, or why do we need positive body positivity as a movement? We need it because what we see in the mirror is really important. Like the way we perceive ourselves is a key to our self confidence, self esteem, self worth, and a lot many things. If I feel good within, if I feel that I'm looking good, maybe that's something which will actually push me forward and let me present well. Or maybe that's something which will boost my confidence, and like I'll feel confident about myself, and I'll be able to express myself in a efficient way. So yeah, I mean, again, it's like at the same time when we talk about like asking people to lose weight or gain weight. Again, it's their own choice. And if they are doing that, I mean, if, for example, I want to lose weight, I should have this in mind that, okay, if I want to lose weight, I should lose weight because I want to be healthy in life, and I want to lose weight because I feel that the excess weight in my body is something which may harm me. But at the same time, when I'll start thinking about that, first I have to accept myself the way I am right now, because that is very important. If I'll try to lose weight or to gain weight because I feel that the way I am right now is not good, then it won't work for me. I'll be constantly in that circle of degrading myself and feeling bad about myself, and that's gonna take me nowhere. So that's why we thought to all about this issue, which is spreading body positivity, as it's a movement where people really push forward others to have a positive body image. So yeah, after this session, I really hope that you all think about it, you all read more about it, and feel good about yourselves and about the others close to you. And like, I really request everyone to spread this across, like spread the message across, and ask people to believe in it, believe in your own body however it is. So yeah, that was it. That was the end of our presentation, and now I would like to hand over to Anika.
So I guess you guys have understood about body positivity, body autonomy, and body imaging, all that things. So what you guys have to remember is our body is unique, and we are also unique. And who doesn't like being unique, right? So now it's a time for sharing. We will be sharing our experiences, and whoever would like to share their experiences can join us too. So, does anyone want to do first?
Guys, the platform is open. Like, if anyone wants to share their own experiences, they can please come in and you can start.
Okay, so I'll start with mine first. So when I was in ninth or 10th, something like that, I used to see this Korean dramas. So I was so obsessed with their beauty, and they were so thin, and I also wanted to be like that. I was so obsessed with being thin at that time. And it got so I was so obsessed that I kind of became a bulimic. And it was not a severe condition, but then after eating every food, I had a thought about puking my food out. And I also did that, but not every time. But after some time, like I started reading things, reading books, and I saw many motivational videos. And at last I thought, why should I care about what others think about me? I was so obsessed about being thin that my self-esteem got so low, and I was not confident enough to show my body. And I didn't want to go out itself. At last, talking with my friends and seeing how they were so optimistic about their body, it felt better, and I got better after that. So now, does anyone want to share?
Guys, please feel free. This is like an open space, and I'm sure none of us want to be, you know, judged, or and we're here because we don't judge. So, you know, yeah. So, okay, I'll start with mine. Is that fine? So, I think it all started when I was in ninth ninth standard. Yeah. So I had a friend, a group of friends. So they all went to Bangalore, and my parents didn't allow me back then to the school trip. And there they went to some bull temple. I don't remember. I don't know if it's there or no, but there is a temple like that. And when they came back, they said we didn't miss you because we went to the bull temple and we saw you there. So they basically related me to the bull there. Okay, so that was when I started feeling conscious about my body because I didn't realize people saw me that way, and I really did everything I could to, look thin or, you know, so we are Gujaratis, okay? So we fast a lot, and so I fasted a lot because I really wanted to be a part of my group, and after a point I realized that I don't know why I'm doing this, for whom I'm doing it, because I looked weak when I did it, and I didn't like myself that way. So I decided that I'm going to get over these people. If they don't like me the way I am, I don't think they deserve me. So yeah, that's my mistake.
Anybody else who wants to share? Like, it would be really good if you'll share it, because other people get inspired by it and it really affect them in a positive way. So please, I'll request everyone to share something which they feel they're connected to.
Hey, thank you for the session. It was overwhelming actually. In the beginning, someone said you people are not experts or something like that. I think Chahat, but you did it really well. I enjoyed it. I mean, I learned a lot. Uh, and someone said being inclusive and acceptance. Yeah, I learned a lot from this session. We should accept more people, however they are, and yeah, I liked it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sriram. Okay, so I'll talk about my own experience, because I had like experienced both the sides of the coin. So, and like that's how I really, moved towards body positivity. So what happened was I was really fat before, like 2-3 years before, and I was bullied a lot. I was really low in confidence about my own body, and it really was a bad period. And then like I decided to lose weight, and the like as I talked, my motive was to lose weight because I wanted to look good, not because to be healthy or to be in a certain shape. I just wanted to feel accepted in the society. I did that. I lost a decent amount of weight. Like I was considerably not, I won't say thin, but yeah, in a proper shape that like there was no scope for people to call me fat. And at that time, I was really happy. Okay, I might be thin because people were telling me, "Oh my God, you lost so many kgs, and now you look good and all that." But I was still not satisfied. I had this constant thing in my mind that okay, I want to lose more, I want to lose more, and I want to lose more. That was my end goal. Like I just want to lose weight, and so I thought like, okay, I mean, this is it. Like now I'm happy, now I'm looking good. But at the same time, there were still constant opinions about me that, oh my God, Chahat, now you lost all your breast. Like now you're literally flat. Or oh my God, your cheeks looked really well before, now your cheeks are really shrinked, and like you were like a grape before and now you look like a raisin. And that was again something which was bothering me, because okay, like I really did a lot, and I put a lot of efforts and a lot of money in doing that. So like why is it still that people are not satisfied with what I'm doing and not praising me, rather than making me feel bad about myself? And then I again gained weight, and like now I'm finally in a state where I can really say this because I've experienced this, that it's not your body, it's just people who want to give constant opinions about yourself. Like, I mean, we really say, right, that the models, they are so good, they have the perfect figure, but people constantly bash them as well. So there is no end to this. And if you want to end this, there's just one way, that you have to accept it the way you are and the way you feel about yourselves. You really have to feel good about yourselves, because otherwise you're going to get in this constant vicious circle of bullying and getting trolled, that you won't be ever be able to come out of it. So you just have to start from within. Yeah. Now I would really like anyone apart from our own group members to share anything which uh, they feel related to, or they feel concerned about their own body.
Thank you, Shahat, for sharing though. It was very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is not something, of course. So I am falling under the category of being too thin. So I'm not like, okay, and people to advocate for, fat shaping, fat shaming and other things, but you don't see people often, speaking about, thin shaming people. And even when we say that we should not shame others on the basis of how they look and how their body shapes are, but majority of the times, most of the people, it might sound little offensive, but most of the people who are fat often say that, oh, you're thin, you are lucky, at least you eat whatever you want to eat, and we gain weight just by breathing air or doing this. And I'm like, okay, the amount of effort you need to put on to lose weight is exactly the amount of effort I need to put on to gain that same weight. So you need to understand that even if I am not gaining weight just because, and I can eat whatever I want, that doesn't mean it's healthy, of course. And even sometimes people themselves fat shame or thin shame themselves. For example, if I say that, oh, I have gained a little weight, little fat around my stomach, people often say, if you say things like that, what should we think about ourselves? Like, you yourself should understand that I am saying something either in a joke about myself. You don't have to, consider or take it on yourself every time somebody speaks something like this. And I feel like we need to understand the fact that our body doesn't define us. It's not the only aspect that defines us as a person. It's our character, it's our, way we talk to people, or any other thing for that matter. So if we start considering those aspects of ourselves, then we might stop, limiting our identity to our physical body, and rather we'll go beyond those things. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Would anyone else like to go?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Chahat, and everyone else. The session is really good, and I really appreciate the whole session. As you all promised that no one is going to judge, so I'm going to share one experience of mine. The judgment part is important because the experience is not where I was bullied, but it's something that I bullied someone else, and I realized it very late, actually. So there was a good friend of mine. She was a girl, and we were in school together. So you might have all experienced that we used to give nicknames to our friends in schools and everywhere else. So we called her Moti, a very common name that we used to assign. And we didn't know of it that it's something like it's offensive to her or it's hurting her or anything else. It was very common, and she didn't even bother to say anything. And even we were not sure that it bothered her or not, because it didn't it wasn't seeming like that. So after a while, like when we left the school and we met like a year or two later while we were in college. So we hanged out, and after a meeting or two, she told me that she used to feel really bad about that. And the term moti, as when she went to college, her other friends also used to call her that, and she felt really bad. And then she realized that she used to feel bad, and she discussed herself for not speaking up to all of us that uh, while we bullied her calling moti every time. And there were a few instances only in front of her parents that we used to call her by name, and most of the time we used to call her just by that nickname. So when she told me about that, I really felt bad and I apologized to her. And even many times later on, she didn't mind because she said that we weren't doing it unintentionally. But since then, I truly realized about this idea of body shaming and the body positivity. And I really regret that. But this is one of the reasons that I joined this. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think you did a great job because you realized what you did was wrong and you apologized for it even though it wasn't intentional. So that's a really good thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, that's really brave. I would like to appreciate that because because like even like me being fat shamed, as Vaishnavi talked about, I sometimes in my life really thin shamed people, and like we are so part of this society where like things like moti, kala, patli, and all these things are so common that we don't even realize that we are doing it. So to bravely accept it that you did it and to feel that that was wrong and to come out of it was really a good step. So thank you for sharing that. Anybody else who want to share anything, please, like the room is yours.
So I would like to share. Um, so as I mentioned before, that I was super conscious of like thick thighs in my stomach, and when I was a kid, that wasn't really a problem. I think it started when I was in 7th grade, and I had to attend one of my aunt's wedding. So we had like a party, and one of my uncles, someone who was really close to me, said that I was barely 12 years or 13 years old that time. And he said that, don't, you're like right now you're in good shape, but don't become don't gain a lot of weight after this. And to say that to someone who's barely 12, I hadn't even started puberty yet. Obviously, I would tend to gain weight after puberty. And to say that to some child basically it causes a lot of harm mentally. And yeah, that is what I went through, and which is why I was so conscious of a lot of my body parts after that for a few years.
Thank you. And it takes a great deal, to come come out of that. And we're so glad that you did.
Thank you. I think it was a little more um like I took it a little more personally because it was someone who was so close to me, someone I considered family.
Thank you so much for sharing. Who wants to go next?
Okay, I want to share my experience since like no one is willing to talk now. So I have been, thin shamed, fat shamed, and I've also been shamed for my dressing as well. So like during my school days, like I was very thin. So like my family and my friends used to please say that why you so thin, don't you eat anything? I'm like, no, I do eat, but it's just I don't put on weight. So it was not under my control. But they kept on saying, like including my parents, they were like, why are not we putting weight? Aren't we like feeding you properly? You know, the typical how parents react. And then I started feeling like probably I should put on weight. And then I started eating a lot and I didn't, focus on my physical activity. And like after I was into dance, so I was practicing contemporary. I was doing Bharatanatyam. So probably that was another reason why I wasn't putting on weight. But like after I joined my UG, like I left Bharatanatyam, so I was more into other forms of dance, and I left classical. So then that was the stage when I started putting on weight, and weight showed in my thighs. Like generally dancers put on weight in their thighs when they leave dance. So I started putting weight in my thighs, and then people started fat shaming. They were like, "Oh my God, you've started putting on weight. Is it because you left dance?" And that was the time when I realized that, oh my God, these people say whatever, they keep saying something, whatever I do or however I am. So that was the point I realized, okay, it doesn't matter. But then, like after I went into PG, I started staying in hostel, and my lifestyle changed. Like I started eating at odd hours. I skipped meals, and then I started eating a lot of junk. And then like I started putting on more weight, and the weight was morely focused on my thigh region. So I became very conscious. I became very conscious, and I started doing a lot of things. Like I started to starve myself, and then I used to try yoga. I used to go for jogging, walking, a lot of things. And this was all like this was all very recent, like until like 4 5 months back also it was like happening. Yeah, but then like after this lockdown started, I had a lot of introspection towards myself, like because this has been happening for a lot of time. Because right from school I was first thin shamed for being too thin, and then I was fat shamed because I was, putting on weight. And this was especially like mostly from my, family and my family friends, because most of the time my friends were really supportive. Like none of my friends actually, thin shamed or fat shamed me. Luckily, that way I was really lucky, and I should really appreciate my friends. But my family, like be it my extended family or my own mom or dad, they were like, okay, I think you should start dieting. I think you should start exercising. So I did give in, but I think more than that, I also started understanding that however I am, people are going to say something or the other. So it's better to be my own way. Yeah.
Thank you, Bhavna. Did you all hear me? Okay, okay.
Also, how Bhavna mentioned right now that her friends really supported it, like didn't body shame her, appreciated her for who she is. That's really one of the major things which helps us getting towards body positivity, because like even that was the same case with me. Like when I entered college, I got, and like even like the friends which I met before going to college, they were all luckily so good. They although they asked me to like do workout and eat properly so that I'll be healthy, but they never shamed me for who I am right now. I have few friends here as well who really supported me throughout and like never really made me feel embarrassed about my own body. And like one of them is here, and I really want to thank her for like giving me that confidence about my own body, as she really pushed me towards like dressing the way I want by saying that, oh my god, you look really sexy this way, like look at your curves and everything. And like that's what really motivates you a lot. I don't know, in some way, because like for a girl, when someone says that okay, you are looking good and your body is looking good, you feel good, and like you push yourselves towards dressing properly or towards dressing the way you want to do. So yeah, like you do need a lot of friends and a peer support to achieve body positivity. And like as you all are part of the session, so I'll request all of you to not just focus on your own body, but like if you see anyone close to you suffering from body issues, ask them, like talk to them, and like motivate them to feel good about their own body. So yeah, like that was something I wanted to add. And yeah, please, like any one of you share your experiences. We really feel good when you talk, because that's what makes our own session, right? That's what actually matters. Anyone?
Hello. Um, I'd like to talk about something. It is not exactly related with body positivity, but it is more like how things really stick with you. Is that okay if I share this? Um, so, uh, I don't know where to start. I'm really shy when it comes to talking to new people, or just meeting new people and talking to new people. So I have very few friends, and I think it was um, 2 or 3 years back. We were at a party, and my friend was really drunk, and she came up to me, and she was like, you you talk so bad. I was like, excuse me. She was like, sorry, I just need a minute. um she said that you I'm sorry, I
Don't
just need a minute
worry, don't
to
worry. It's okay. Calm down.
yeah. um um can I just talk later?
Yeah. Is there someone who feels awkward when there's so much silence?
Yes.
It's okay, guys. I mean, we're not forcing y'all. We just want y'all to, you know, feel yourself, or, you know, just feel comfortable with us, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to, you know, make our point and make people aware of it. So, yeah.
Karishma, are you okay now?
um yeah, um sorry for that. um I have Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't
It's okay.
worry.
You don't have to be sorry.
Exactly.
I have,
You can just probably take your own time and then you can talk.
Yeah. Just
yeah, I'll take a minute actually.
Sure, sure.
Karishma.
Yeah.
It's okay if you don't, turn on your camera. You can share if you want to turn it off. That'll also work.
No, it's okay. Uh, so yeah, I'm just I'm just going ahead with it. Uh, uh, not, nothing huge really happened that night. It was nothing so serious, but my friend just came up to me that night. She was really drunk, and she was like, "You talk so badly," and I was like, What do you mean? What are you saying?" And she was like, um, "You can't converse well in English, and your English is really bad." And I was like, um, I just didn't know what to say, and it's nothing really huge, and I'm just so overwhelmed, and I'm just crying because I have never really spoken about this to anybody, um, and it has always stayed with me. So today, when I'm actually talking about this, I've realized how much this has affected me in so many ways, and that what what she said that night really stuck with me for so long. And after that, I just shut off. I lost all my confidence after that. I didn't want to do this.
Karishma, it's okay if you don't want to do it. It's up to you.
Proud that you chose.
Sorry, but today when I'm talking about this, I've just realized that how badly that affected me. Like those small words, just that sentence, like I lost all my confidence after that day. I couldn't talk properly with anyone before. Like I, I, I turned to be such an introvert after that, and uh, sorry. I'm so sorry about this, but
Rishma, you don't have to be sorry about this. We
Exactly.
all are really sorry that you had to feel this, and we can really understand how hard it is for you to speak. But then, kudos to your effort, like, the way you really wanted to share this and the way you're opening about it.
yeah,
Really, thank you for that. And believe me when I say this, we really appreciate you for this. And thanks a lot for sharing this with us.
I just wanted to put it out there because I just wanted to tell everyone here that they are the little things you say. They are not big, but the little things you say, some things really stick with people and they affect people in such bad ways, ways that you can't even imagine. and this thing has stuck with me for so long. And yeah, I just feel nobody should go through it. That's all. That's why I just wanted to put my story out there. Thank you. I'm done.
Thank you so much for sharing again. And like, please, if you want to talk more about it, talk to someone else, or like to anyone who you feel comfortable with. And really, like it, nobody really judged you here, and we all are really thankful for whatever you shared with us. I really feel that it might have inspired a lot of people, and it might have triggered a lot of people as well, including me, that how like things which you say and you don't care really matters like a life to someone. So yeah, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there anyone else want to talk about anything? You might feel better after it because when you,
Um,
yeah, sure,
Yeah,
please
yeah,
go.
go ahead.
so yeah, when I was in boards, I was preparing for boards. Uh, I put on some weight over my chest and abdominal area, and then I joined college and had a bunch of roommates. And after few months becoming friends with them, uh, one day I just randomly, casually told them that I said them ki I need to go to the tuck shop below our building and go to get myself a packet of milk. So one guy replied, "You have your own boobs. Why don't you get it from there?" So that was ridiculously offensive to me. So yeah, that was, I mean, that kind of people exist here. So yeah, that was my part of story. And after then, I left my room and I shifted somewhere else where I found comfortable. And yeah, I felt really bad, and uh, uh, I don't know what to add more. But yeah, that was my story part of yeah.
Thank you. And I don't think you need to add more. I think that was really great, because you shared that with us. Thank you.
Anybody else who wants to talk about anything, please go ahead.
Meghna, are you there?
I think she's not there.
Yeah, I am.
She's there.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can, we can.
Okay.
Would you like to say something? Would you like to say something?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like already a lot of them have shared like similar stories to what I would like to share. But first off, I would really like to thank the entire team for organizing something like this, because these are topics which go unspoken, and a lot of people don't really talk about this, but it's a it's a concept that gets reinforced in everyday lives. And it's, I mean, the awareness starts only when we start speaking about it. So thank you so much to the entire team for organizing this and bringing all of us under this roof so that we can share. I also want to uh, thank everybody who shared their stories as well, because you guys voiced out today, and tomorrow it could be an inspiration for somebody else. Yes, I did face a similar issue with what Vaishnavi spoke. in terms of I'm a very thin person, and I've always struggled with um, people coming and telling me that why do your parents not feed you, or why do you don't like eating food so much, why is it that you're not a foodie? Because I food is something that really doesn't excite me, or it's something that doesn't give me um, I mean, it's not something I look forward to. I am somebody who is one of those people who goes to cafes to take pictures and for the ambience rather than the food. Food is just the secondary part of it for me. But I like spending more time with the people that I am with. So I struggle with when it comes to complete. My appetite is really bad, so I struggle when it comes to finishing up a meal. So when even if it's a pizza, probably I by the time I'm done with the third piece, I'm full. So sometimes people don't understand, and then they just think that I it's just my personal food intake, or I'm being choosy, or I'm being fussy about it, and all of that. It's very hard convincing them that no, it's just that you just don't feel like eating, or it's not that okay, the society is asking you to be thin, and that's why you're like that, but more of I'm not able, my body cannot take more food than that. So I've struggled with clothes. I've struggled with shopping for clothes, because any top that I buy, I have to get it altered, or getting a size that fits me is quite difficult. And because of that, uh, when people the society kind of reinforces the whole concept of okay, being thin is okay, but being fat is not okay. Even when you're being thin also you're struggling. People are trying to find something to criticize you there as well, trying to say things like, yeah, no, you don't struggle as much as others do. And it's very difficult when you have to try to like explain yourself to them. Like, I mean, you telling yourself is a big thing, but you telling other people also is a thing now. So yeah, so that way it's quite, I mean, it has been a journey where eventually it just doesn't come down to you convincing yourself that it doesn't matter how you look, or how you look yourself in the mirror, but it also comes down to being comfortable in your own skin, and being okay to have uh, going against what is considered to be perfect or normal, in terms of having big boobs, or a great body or whatever. So and along with that, parents telling you things like, see, come on, you can eat so much, at least I'm giving you so much, no, this is very little, you can eat, but you feeling that burden on your body is something that is very difficult to explain to people. And yeah, I think I don't know when this is going to stop, like how when the society is going to stop putting rules saying that okay, even when it comes to like finding rishtas for you, saying things like we want a girl who is thin, tall, fair, or you know has so and so degrees, or so and so body type. uh, but yes, it only when I think that gets um, I mean, only when like we have sessions like these can we create more awareness, and can get people to accept that everybody is unique, and everybody is perfect just the way they are. Yeah.
Thank you, Meghna. That meant a lot. And actually, I would like to thank Insight and YPP for giving us this opportunity, this task to actually work on something like this. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing as well.
Anybody else who wants to talk about anything? Okay, so here was the thing, like when we were planning to do this session, we were all really scared that nobody's gonna show up, and like what if we'll just end up talking and nobody will share their own experiences? What if someone will say that, okay, you're bad, or like a lot of things were going in our head. So when you people started sharing your own experiences, so like we thought that, okay, like first all five of us will share something, and then like maybe people will start sharing. But then like I saw a lot of you taking a lead and talking more openly about your own experiences, and believe me, it's really hard. Like it took me around 3-4 years to finally speak about anything, let that be conducting a session. So I can really feel you all who have gone through a lot of things. And yeah, I mean, we all are really grateful for all of you who shared your experiences, because like it really takes a lot to do that. And believe me, we are really overwhelmed by your responses, and it really feels very great to us. Thank you. Like now I would like Gina to talk to you about the social media campaign.
Hi guys. So I know I've said thank you a lot of times, but I'm still gonna say it. Thank you so much for, being here with us and, you know, indulging in this thing. And also, so our 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 campaign is My Body, My Canvas. Okay. So it talks about how it's your body and it's your wish, how you do, how you handle yourself, what you want to do with your body, and you know being being your own painter basically. And so we would like you all to maybe share a picture with this hashtag, maybe, or if not a picture, if you're not comfortable posting a picture, maybe a small write up, or anything that you feel fits best for this hashtag, and make other people aware about it, and maybe ask your friends as well to do it, so that we make sure that it's not just like a thing we did for 15 to 20 people, but we're able to reach a larger audience, and to make more people aware about this. So yeah. And also, I have a feedback we have a feedback form for y'all to let us know if where we went wrong, what y'all liked, and to give us your inputs. So maybe your references can share it with y'all. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. Yeah.
Meanwhile, if anybody wants to share a feedback right now, like if you feel like uh, a place where we went wrong, or a place where you felt really good, so you can just talk about it.
Hi, this is Upali. Chahat invited me to this session, and I'm really glad I joined it. Honestly speaking, I didn't think it would be this interactive, and people would share their experiences. But the way everyone has shared their experiences, the way the team members have handled the whole situation, it was really great. So thank you for letting me in here, and great job, guys.
Hi guys. So I have sent I've sent a link on the chat box. So if at all y'all want, y'all can fill the feedback. You can just click on it and open it as well. So yeah, we'll be sending it out. But yeah, and I've also mentioned the hashtag for y'all. So yeah, thank you so much.
Also, please do share anything because, like, as this session was the part of our whole awareness program, so is the social media campaign. And, like, I know all of you must be having like a lot of friends and a lot of relatives, so you can just ask them to do the same because that will count in our awareness campaign. So, yeah, that will really help us a lot and it will create awareness as well. So, I like whoever joined the session, I request you all to please take some time and do that. Also, please share a post, not a story, because
Yeah.
we won't be able to like track the stories. And when you're sharing the post, please tag Insight or any one of us so that we will be able to track it. Gmail will like write here the Instagram handle of Insight, and whoever knows anyone, like for example, the people who know me can tag me, and same with the others as well, so that it will be easier for us to track. And I really request you all to please, please, please do it so that like we will finally be successful in our whole campaign. Any other feedbacks? Also, Karishma, are you okay now?
Yes, I am. Thank you for asking.
Not a problem.
So I think if everyone's okay, we can end it or we can say goodbye. If someone doesn't have anything to say, but please fill out the feedback forms for us. It'll be of great help. Thank you.
Does anyone wants to speak anything? Did I cut anyone? Was anyone speaking? Okay, so now I asked the target to give a small vote of thanks to everyone.
Um, Firstly, I would like to thank everybody who has attended this session, and secondly, for sharing your experiences. No matter what you faced or what you are still experiencing, or you're the victim of, none of it is too small, or none of it has no meaning. All of it, your feelings are validated, and you should realize that your feelings are important. So I would like to thank everybody who's attended this session, and I look forward to your feedbacks, and maybe see you guys soon if we ever hold another webinar. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I think if y'all want to leave, y'all can.
Yeah, bye guys. It was great
Thank
having you
you so
here.
much for being
Thank
here.
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks a lot for joining the session.
It was really nice. I mean, I totally appreciate your the whole team effort of putting such a good platform so that a lot of we could hear a lot of experiences of people. And
I think it was
thank
very
you, thank you.
courageous of you people to come up with your stories. I think that was very brave.
Exactly. Thank you, Sheetal.
Thank you.
Karishma, take care.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. And also thank you for patiently listening to me.
Don't
And
worry.
yeah, this was really good. This you all held it very beautifully. This session went very well, and I think it was really good. It helped me share something I had inside me for a very long time. So thank you,
Thank
guys. Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you.
Sorry.
You're mute.
Yes, yes. I was asking, should we stop recording?